Hello, beauty. Welcome. Come on in. I saved you a spot. This is your chance to step away from the noise and tap into calm with me and the emotional freedom technique, EFT tapping, and an affirmation inspired by an oracle or tarot card that we will tap in to help us relieve some of that stress, because that is what is clinically proven for EFT tapping. To relieve that stress, relax your nervous system, allow your body to heal itself, and release emotional and physical pain and bring you clarity. So take this moment and check in and do a little body scan from the top of your head to the soles of your feet and see where all your stress is kind of hanging out in your body. It tends to do that. We have areas that it will just definitely get constricted, tight, have discomfort, unease, any type of aches and pains, or just feeling off. Just notice that and notice how intense it feels today. With everything going on around you, this particular process is meant to help you feel better no matter what's happening. And all you need is to take responsibility for your well-being, reach out if anything comes up, and then follow along with me and tap where I tap, say what I say, or substitute a word that works best for you, and then see how you feel. So notice as I show you this deck and we pull a card, what happens in your body? How does it react? Because it always will. And this is that part of being able to come out of the spinning brain for a second, checking in with the body and noticing. So today we have fairy tarot cards from DOREEN Virtue and RADLEIGH Valentine. I always think of them as little angels, flitting around. They're so beautiful. And if you've been with me before, I'm not attuned to tarot as much as others. I definitely rely on the guidebook, but notice that you will resonate with the image, the colors, a word, a phrase, a paragraph. There'll be something there for you. And if you feel resistance, it just means there's something there that needs some attention, right? So it's collective and it's timeless. So whenever this message finds you, it is meant for you then. So we're asking for the collective. What do we need to know for the highest good and greatest joy of all? Okay, this is called the Eight of Autumn. So these cards are divided into the seasons rather than wands and swords, and etc. So take a look at this image, and we are in autumn in the northern hemisphere. So feel into what that means, even if you are in the southern where it's into spring. Just feel into that. That's beautiful. So on the card, it says, do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. Well, this is when, for those of us who get colder this time of year, you tend to do that. You'll have some sort of little project. You can see that there looks like the older woman here is working on a blanket. Actually, it looks like she's working on that. And then the child has She's writing. She's got a tablet or sketch pad, maybe. So what are you working on? We always have a need to have something going on that's creative. And the idea of taking classes and getting education is important. So let's look this up, 8 of Autumn, and see what it wants to tell us today. Okay, Suit of Autumn, 8, page 168. It's funny, in this book, it comes after winter. Okay, so let me read the message. Just tune in and breathe. We'll hold this up for you. So I had to turn one little light on because it's already getting darker here. I do live up north. All right, so 8 of Autumn, learn everything you can. It may be time to return to school or get more training in the skills that you seek. This could involve taking seminars, furthering your professional development, or even going back to college. Perhaps you'll gain skill as an apprentice or provide instruction as a mentor. If you'd like to change careers, now is the time. The energy that you put into your job is recognized and appreciated by everyone, including the fairies. The law of attraction returns your energy to you in the form of prosperity, abundance, and advancement. A little girl fairy learns a trade from her grandmother, who is also her mentor. She is careful to write down everything her teacher has to say. So the additional meanings of this card: education, excellent craftsmanship, being paid well for high quality work, long-term projects, work that represents who you are, doing research. So this work can also be that inner work, right? Looking inward, particularly with this new moon energy, and looking at what we really want and setting those intentions, and looking to see, is there something that I need to learn? And often you can just be curious and, go to Google, YouTube, right? Get those books out, go to the library, and get inspired. The research you do can be by taking a walk. I'm always talking about that. So, don't limit yourself. Let yourself go further with your search. And let's see, let's do some tapping with this. Okay, so on the eyebrow point, the energy that I put in is always recognized, side of the eye, under eye, and appreciated by everyone. Under the nose. The law of attraction, chin, returns my energy to me, collarbones, in the form of prosperity, underarm, abundance, top of the head, and advancement. The law of abundance returns my energy to me. And on the third eye, so it is, amen. So to take away from that, remember your energy, what you put out, the tone of your voice, your body language, how you speak with others, how you act, your interactions with others or with yourself, with nature, that comes back to you. Everything you put out comes back to you. So when we're looking for abundance, we put abundance and energy into that. Take your light and spread it out to the world it will come back tenfold. Allow others to see that in you and shine. Okay, so always remember, you are loved. I see